Ancient Greece, a cradle of Western civilization, left behind a rich legacy of literature, philosophy, and art. This legacy continues to influence modern thought and culture in profound ways. These works offer glimpses into their worldview, including their perceptions of other cultures, which were often complex and multifaceted. Among these, the Greeks' interactions with Africans provide a fascinating study of cross-cultural encounters in antiquity. These interactions were not just limited to trade, but also included cultural exchanges and shared knowledge. This essay delves into the terminology used by ancient Greeks to describe Black Africans, exploring the origins of these terms and their evolving meanings over time. Through an examination of classical texts such as Homer's Iliad and Odyssey and Herodotus' histories, we can uncover the nuances of Greek perceptions. These texts provide a window into the ancient Greek mindset and their views on foreign lands and peoples. These perceptions were shaped by a complex interplay of factors, including geographical knowledge, cultural exchange, and evolving social dynamics. The Greeks' understanding of Africa was influenced by their own experiences and the stories they heard from travelers and traders. By understanding how the Greeks viewed and interacted with Black Africans, we gain valuable insights into the dynamics of intercultural contact in the ancient world. These interactions were often marked by curiosity, admiration, and sometimes misunderstanding. This exploration is not merely an academic exercise, it holds relevance for understanding the roots of cultural perceptions that continue to resonate in contemporary discourse. The way ancient Greeks viewed Africa can shed light on modern attitudes and stereotypes. By shedding light on the past, we can foster a more nuanced and informed understanding of the complexities of human interaction across time and space. This understanding can help bridge cultural divides and promote a more inclusive view of history. This journey into the world of ancient Greek perceptions will reveal a multifaceted picture of how they viewed and interacted with the people of Africa. It will highlight the richness of these interactions and their impact on both cultures. It is a journey that challenges assumptions, unveils complexities, and ultimately enriches our understanding of the shared human story. By looking back, we can better appreciate the interconnectedness of our world and the diverse contributions of different cultures. Central to the Greek understanding of Black Africans was the term Ethiopies, a word that held significant meaning in their cultural and geographical lexicon. This term, derived from the Greek words aetho, to burn, and ops, face, literally translates to burnt-faced, a vivid descriptor that captured the Greek imagination. This etymology reflects the Greek perception of Ethiopies as people whose skin had been darkened by the intense sun of the southern regions, a testament to their environmental observations. The term Ethiopia itself was broadly used by the Greeks to denote a vast region located south of Egypt, encompassing much of sub-Saharan Africa, a land largely unknown to them. This geographical understanding reflected the limits of their knowledge about the African continent, which was often based on second-hand accounts and myths. For the Greeks, Ethiopia was a land of mystery and wonder, often associated with exotic animals, valuable resources, and even mythical creatures that fueled their imaginations. Despite the often simplistic nature of these geographical conceptions, it is crucial to note that the Greeks did not view the Ethiopies with negativity or disdain. In fact, many Greek texts, including Homer's epics, portray Ethiopies as a pious and noble people, favored by the gods, and often depicted in a positive light. The Greek perception of Ethiopies, therefore, provides a valuable case study in understanding how environmental factors and limited geographical knowledge could shape cultural perceptions and narratives. It also highlights the complexities of these perceptions, which went beyond simple stereotypes to encompass admiration, respect, and even reverence for the Ethiopies. While Aethiopes was a widely used term, the Greeks employed other terms to describe the diverse peoples they encountered in Africa. Libyans, for instance, referred to the inhabitants of North Africa, west of Egypt. This term encompassed a range of nomadic and settled groups, reflecting the ethnic diversity of the region. The term Melancros, meaning black-skinned, was also used to describe people of African descent. This term, like Ethiopies, emphasized physical appearance as a defining characteristic. Other terms, such as Nasamones and Ferusiae, referred to specific tribes or groups within North Africa, highlighting the Greeks' growing awareness of the continent's internal diversity. These various terms, each with its own connotations and geographical associations, demonstrate the evolving Greek understanding of Africa and its people. They reflect a gradual shift from broad, generalized terms to more specific designations, indicating an increasing awareness of the continent's cultural and ethnic complexities. However, it is important to acknowledge that these terms, while offering insights into Greek perceptions, should be approached with caution. They represent a particular worldview, shaped by the limitations of ancient knowledge and the inherent biases of any cultural perspective. Section 4, Through the Lens of Literature, Homer and Herodotus. Classical Greek literature provides invaluable insights into how these terms were used and how they shaped perceptions of Black Africans. The works of Homer and Herodotus in particular offer a fascinating glimpse into the ancient Greek worldview and their interactions with different cultures.
In my Iliad, Aethiopes are described as blameless and the furthest out of men. This description not only highlights their geographical distance, but also their moral standing in the eyes of the Greeks. Their presence in the epic, alongside other heroes, suggests a degree of integration and respect within the broader Greek worldview. This inclusion indicates that the Greeks saw them as part of the heroic narrative, worthy of mention and respect.
Often hailed as the father of history, I provide a more detailed account of Africa and its people in my histories. My writings go beyond mere mentions and delve into the lives and customs of these distant lands. I describe the Aethiopes as a powerful and wealthy people, known for their longevity and their connection to the divine. Their portrayal as a prosperous and almost mythical people adds a layer of complexity to the Greek understanding of Africa. I also mention other groups, such as the Libyans, providing ethnographic details about their customs and ways of life. These descriptions offer a broader picture of the African continent as seen through Greek eyes.
These literary representations, while often idealized or filtered through the lens of Greek storytelling, offer valuable glimpses into the perceptions of Black Africans during this period. They reveal how the Greeks viewed and interacted with these distant cultures. They demonstrate that these perceptions were not monolithic, but rather encompassed a range of views, from admiration and respect to curiosity and a desire to understand the other. This diversity of perspectives highlights the complexity of ancient Greek thought. Through the works of Homer, Herodotus, and other classical writers, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of ancient Greek perceptions of Black Africans. Their writings serve as a bridge to understanding the ancient world. These literary representations, while not without their limitations, provide invaluable windows into a world where cultures collided and perceptions were shaped by encounters with the unknown. They remind us of the rich tapestry of human history and the enduring quest to understand those who are different from ourselves. Section 5. Modern scholarship illuminating ancient perspectives. Modern scholarship has played a crucial role in contextualizing and analyzing these ancient Greek perceptions.
Scholars like Frank M. Snowden, in his seminal work, Blacks in Antiquity Ethiopians in the Greco-Roman Experience, have meticulously examined classical texts, inscriptions, and archaeological evidence to reconstruct a more nuanced understanding of how the Greeks viewed and interacted with Black Africans. These scholarly investigations have challenged traditional interpretations, highlighting the complexities and often contradictory nature of ancient perceptions. They have emphasized the need to move beyond simplistic readings of ancient texts, recognizing the inherent biases and limitations of the sources. Moreover, modern scholarship has underscored the importance of considering the African perspective. By exploring African sources and archaeological evidence, scholars are beginning to piece together a more balanced and comprehensive understanding of these cross-cultural encounters.
Through rigorous research and interdisciplinary approaches, modern scholarship continues to shed light on the fascinating and complex relationship between ancient Greeks and Black Africans. These studies serve as a reminder of the importance of critical engagement with the past and the need for ongoing dialogue between different cultural perspectives. Section 6. The influence of geography shaping perceptions. Geography played a significant role in shaping Greek perceptions of black Africans. The vastness of the African continent, coupled with the limitations of ancient travel and communication, fostered an aura of mystery and exoticism around the regions south of Egypt. The Greeks' understanding of Africa was largely informed by their encounters with people living along the Mediterranean coast and their interpretations of environmental factors. The darker skin pigmentation of people living in these southern regions, attributed to the intensity of the sun, became a defining characteristic in the Greek mind. This geographical determinism, the belief that environmental factors could influence physical and cultural traits, permeated many ancient Greek writings. It is essential to recognize this influence when interpreting their descriptions of black Africans. While geographical limitations undoubtedly shaped Greek perceptions, it is crucial to avoid equating these perceptions with prejudice or negativity. The Greeks, like many ancient cultures, viewed the world through the lens of their own experiences and understanding. Their descriptions, while often reflecting these limitations, should not be interpreted solely through a modern lens of race and ethnicity.